Veterans reentering civilian life face many challenges, including finding a job. Hi, I'm Montel Williams. Welcome to this edition of Military Makeover Operation Career. Today, 4 inspirational stories of former servicemen and women who have reinvented themselves and are thriving at companies who value their unique skills. The United States government is massive, operating in over 400,000 locations worldwide. Equally huge is the task of maintaining these facilities. This is the work that requires dedication and accountability. Sounds like a job for our veterans.
We're a Department of Defense contractor supporting the military worldwide. Basically, wherever the military is, we go. We don't choose where we go to because we say the mission is the military in the United States, so wherever they go, we go to serve.
I've got a lot of 23 years worth of memories from my military career. One stands out, I think, because visiting a third world country and being able to help them improve what they have by sharing our knowledge, our expertise, and even repairing schools and clinics and things like that. Because I felt like my engineering background was being used for a mission of healing, and the daily feedback from that, the daily job satisfaction from that, just couldn't be matched anywhere else.
In the military, I was in the medical field. And since I was in the medical field, I know that soldiers just need somebody to be there. When we went to Panama and we gave medical services and we saw all different things. It was very moving because I saw how poor they were and people were trying to get our help and we were just there to help them out.
The United States military educates and trains the most effective fighting force the world has ever seen. As these professionals leave the service and begin to build civilian careers, they bring with them a powerful combination of purpose, work ethic, leadership, and an unmistakable drive to succeed. J&J Worldwide Services recognizes those traits.
We support the warfighter. The military bases that we support are all supported through maintenance, operations, engineering, design, construction, environmental services. We're trying to make America available everywhere, all around the world for our warfighters.
J&J's sprawling operations span the entire globe. 2 of its most important missions are the maintenance and support of 2 of our nation's preeminent military hospitals here in the United States. The storied Walter Reed National Military Medical Center in Bethesda, Maryland, and the Brooke Army Medical Center in San Antonio, Texas.
Brooke is a flagship for the United States Army. It's a Tier 1 trauma center, the only one in the world. It's the most prestigious hospital in the Army.
We deal with primarily the utilities and critical systems for the hospital, which entail HVAC, steam heating, electrical distribution, as well as the medical gases for the hospital.
Like both Robert and Suhaili, David found his path to J&J by way of his service.
I was 18 right out of high school. From there, I went to Machinist Mate A School, which is propulsion engineering on the USS Enterprise out of Norfolk, Virginia. It was my first carrier, a lot of people. It was fun. I was fortunate enough to come across the right people who steered me in the right direction, and it just happened to be J&J.
In J&J, we're still part of the military's mission. We provide services and support to the military that are essential for them to be able to focus on what they're doing for the rest of the country. That's great. I really enjoy that.
At Brooke, we do full life cycle maintenance. We do the operation and maintenance of the facility, meaning we take care of the electrical distribution, the water distribution, the HVAC, the medical gas. We also do the environmental services, which means after a surgery with blood everywhere, our technicians go in and clean the surgery room.
I went to Fort Jackson to do my basic training there. And after I finished my basic training, I came here to Fort Sam Houston. I was a 91 Bravo first. That was a combat medic, and then medical specialist. In the position that I'm in, what we do is mainly clean the rooms and kill all the pathogens in the room. It's worrying sometimes, but we have to do what we have to do to keep going and helping all the soldiers that come through. Make sure you get the bottom part as well.
Walter Reed is the President's Hospital.
You know, as we walk through the halls of a place like this and see the patients every day and know that the work that we're doing behind the scenes is what's making them comfortable, what's making it so they can focus on their job of getting better, and that's something that I want to keep doing.
While our veterans are all focused, driven, and accomplished, they also share deeply personal accounts of why they joined.
When I was 14, I lost my parents, and I was adopted by my best friend's mom. She adopted me and took me in just like another child in her life, and I became part of that family. When I joined the Army, I was 17 years old. I needed signatures to go in because I was too young. I didn't want to go the wrong path, so I decided to go into the military.
When I was growing up, my dad was not military, but we did move a lot, and he frequently was working at embassies in different places around the world. So I got to see the guards at the embassies, and I noticed they always called my dad sir. He was not in the military. But even then, I could tell that they were doing that. You know, they had respect for him, but they also had a lot of confidence in themselves and knew what they were doing and what their job was. And he always was very respectful back to them. And at one point, I talked to him about joining the military, and he told me I should join the Navy if I was going to do that. So eventually I did.
This deep reverence and personal experience with the military enables these veterans to bring that same passion to work every day.
I am very proud of what I do. I've taken the initiative to go from the bottom up. Started out as a housekeeper, cleaning in the hallways, cleaning in the ORs. Then I got promoted, and now I'm the assistant director.
Sometimes their work takes them in unusual directions, but military focus always shines through. Several years ago, the state of Texas experienced a deep winter freeze, knocking out power to much of the state. The city of San Antonio, outside Brooke Army Medical Center, was no exception.
During the freeze, we were able to sustain the hospital for patient care. We were also able to bring our emergency diesel generators online, which allowed us to provide power back to the grid. For 220,000 homes were able to receive power.
It makes me feel very proud because here I work for an awesome company, and I'm also helping soldiers and heroes.
I think the values that I learned and cultivated in the military align very well with the values, the corporate values of J&J. Their tagline is, "We serve heroes." This is a company that is focused on that mission and reaching that vision, and that kind of camaraderie and unity is something that I learned to treasure when I was on active duty, and I get to have it now too. That's great.
J&J Worldwide Services. We serve heroes.